Hello, I'm Priscilla with Wellness in Bloom, and I hope you enjoy this video. I am on Instagram at wellness.inbloom, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about what is a reverse diet. So a reverse diet is exactly what it sounds like. So if you think of a diet, which technically is the way that a person chooses to eat, but in regards to the weight loss community, it's a diet is usually people are referring to a calorie deficit. So a reverse diet is going into a path of increasing calories. With a calorie deficit, you're continually decreasing calories, usually to facilitate weight loss. A reverse diet. Why does someone need a reverse diet? So let's just pretend you're the client. Have you ever done keto and really restricted your intake? Have you ever done low carb and really restricted your intake? Have you ever done extreme dieting, extreme unnecessary eliminations? Have you ever yo-yo dieted? Have you ever done HCG dieting? Have you, do any of these things fit the bill for you? If so, let me ask you a follow-up question. Do you feel like your input and activity and efforts towards your nutrition are reflected in the scale and how your progress towards your weight loss? If you answered that you don't feel like it's reflective, chances are that you probably need a reverse diet. Why would someone who has done a restrictive dieting need a reverse diet? And that's not to shame anyone who's done any of those things. It's just the fact of the matter. If anybody, for whatever path has gotten you there, has done an extreme calorie deficit, this is where, so let's say this is where your body, this is how many calories your body burns a day. And let's say for the longest time, some way, shape, or form, you've been in a deficit down here. On average, you've been eating 1,000 calories a day. Your body adapts to what you give it. So if you're only eating 1,000 calories a day, everything's gonna slow down. Your thyroid hormones are gonna slow down. Your energy expenditure is gonna slow down because your body has to protect the vital functions, meaning your brain, your heart, hopefully reproductive organs and all that kind of stuff is functioning right. Your hormone level, your hormones might be off if you've been completely restricting for too long. So a reverse diet's great. And so how do I go about that with someone? What we end up doing is if you tell me that you're only eating 1,000 calories on average a day, we slowly increase. The goal is to avoid as much weight gain as possible. However, it can happen at times. But what it's going to do in the process is it's going to also up your metabolism. So if your body's used to living off of 1,000 calories on average a day, I will increase it to 50 to 100 calories every week or two, depending on your weight, your energy, your sleep, and other biofeedback markers. And then we'll get to a point to where you're eating closer to your basal metabolic rate. What happens when people do this? Their body starts to feel safe. Their body starts to sleep right. Their body starts to function properly. They start to have the energy for their workouts. I've had one client and she said the pain she'd been suffering from for a long time had gone away. Wonderful things happen when you fuel your body properly, and that's the goal with a reverse diet. The other task with a reverse diet that I like to remind people is to create a sustainable goal. We all want that quick fix. We all want to do a juice cleanse, but usually juice cleanses don't last longer than a week. And if they last longer than a week, you're probably not going to maintain it for 6 months, right? Or you don't want to be doing it your whole life. What I like to find for clients through a reverse diet is a number that they can sustain through the week and the weekend. So there's no binging on the weekend. There's no overeating on the weekend. They can happily maintain it. So once we get them to their happy level of calorie intake, then they get to live their life. Then they're active, their basal metabolic rate increases, their NEAT increases, their non-exercise activity thermogenesis increases, and they're able to function properly. Then we can go into a calorie deficit, and the calorie deficit is based off of where we have reversed them to. So if they were eating 1,000 calories on average a day and they want to lose weight, I'm not going to make them start eating 800 calories a day. That's not sustainable. But by reversing them up to even 2,000 calories a day on average, then they get to be on a calorie deficit and eat 1,800 calories and lose weight. What would you rather do? Would you rather lose weight on 800 calories or 1,800? I would rather lose weight on 1,800. So that's the point of a reverse diet. It can be hard mentally to think about eating more food and all those things. I've struggled with that. I completely understand, but I wanted to explain it to you so you have that on there. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day.